Hey guys, this is the hike to the upper Yosemite Falls, which are right there. It's a tough one. It's about 3.5 miles up, so 7 miles round trip. It's nice because you can access the trailhead from the Yosemite Valley really close to the lodge and the visitor center. So if you're down in the valley and you want to do a tough hike, you can do the hike, come back down, and then eat a hamburger or an ice cream cone. So that's always nice. If you want to do the hike, just go to HikingGuy.com. I have a corresponding guide on that page with parking information, trailhead, gear you need. It's nice to look at. It's also nice to either print out or save to your phone so that when you're doing the hike, you have those directions in the palm of your hand or whatever on a sheet of paper. Anyway, here are the turn-by-turn directions to up top there.
All right, so the hike starts at the Camp 4 camping area. This is actually made famous by climbers, and the guy who started Patagonia used to sell gear in the parking lot here back in the 60s, but it's kind of cool. It's also well marked, so you can see there's a sign there for Yosemite Falls. And we're just going to continue straight here. And the only real big intersection you have to worry about is this one for the Valley Loop Trail. And we're going to join the Valley Loop Trail here for a second. Go through this tree and then make the hard right and hop off it onto the upper Yosemite Falls Trail. Now to get to the trailhead, I have a whole section on the website, including the shuttle stop and the closest parking and everything, so make sure you check that out. To get here, you can't just park at the trailhead, unfortunately. There's a cool trail sign, and from here you start to go up. And in the first mile or so, you're going to climb about 1,000 feet. There's no getting around it. It is a tough, tough climb. It's also a beautiful trail. It was built by a guy named John Conway, who John Muir calls Yosemite's master trail builder. And you can see these switchbacks here as you go through the oak forests in the beginning. But it really is an engineering marvel. It was built in the 1870s, which is crazy if you think about it. It's obviously maintained today. You can see here there's a newer rock fall, and they've built the trail through the rock fall here. So it's a popular trail. It's actively maintained. Because it is popular, you get a ton of people here. So again, make sure you leave early. Go at sunrise. It'll be much better. It is extreme here too in terms of the temperatures. It gets cold and icy, obviously, and it gets very hot in the summertime. When you come here, you're going to get some nice views into the Yosemite Valley. You'll be able to see the Yosemite Lodge area down there, the meadow. It's really beautiful as you make your way up these switchbacks. And you're going to keep going up. It's going to be tough. And eventually you're going to come out to this wide area here. And sorry for the glare. It was sunrise. But this is Columbia Rock. And this is a hiking destination in itself. People come here. It's a little over 1,000 feet of climbing, about a mile in. But if you make your way over to this guardrail here, you'll get some awesome views down into the valley. Now there are some little side trails before this. You'll see some little trails going off. There are some viewpoints. Just please be careful. Those are not official trails, and there are some sheer drops and unprotected drops. But this is Columbia Rock, which is easy to enjoy. Now after that, we're going to keep on going up. And again, you're going to get some views. The trail is not as extreme as it was in the beginning. The beginning is good. It kind of weeds out the people who are not strong enough to make it here. And again, it's still a beautiful trail. You can see there's some steps. You're going to be going through the forest here, up the side of the granite. Now the nice thing is right after this part, you're going to get not only some nice views, great viewpoint of the upper Yosemite Falls, which is right there. And this is like the classic viewpoint. If you don't want to go all the way to the falls, you just want to get a good viewpoint, this is the place to do it. You could turn around here. But look at that. Upper Yosemite Falls is, all the falls together are the tallest waterfall in North America. But from there, you have a little downhill section, which will obviously hurt on your way back. It's not too extreme, but there's a little downhill and flat section here. And the nice thing is you get beautiful views of the falls as you go down along here. But then after this, you're going to have probably the toughest part of the hike. It's going to be about 1.5 miles and a little under 2,000 feet of straight uphill. And here you can see the beginning of it. And this part of the trail I love. It is an engineering marvel as you climb up along the wall here. It's hard to imagine that this was done in the 1870s, but it was. And there's about a bajillion switchbacks here. There's also nice views of the falls as you climb up. And you're just going to continue climbing here. You're going to get some great views of Half Dome, Star Mountain, Mount Star back there, and Clark, all those mountains back in the distance. But we're going to continue up the steep area of the hike here, and you can see there's switchbacks carved out. You're going to be able to see down and see where you came up along the cliff, which is also pretty amazing. If you look down there to the left, you can see the trail coming down and around. But once you get through this extremely tough section, you're going to get up to the top. Now there's still a little bit of uphill, but it's nothing like it was in the beginning there. This is pretty much your cakewalk to the falls and the overlook here. You're going to cross the stream. And there's some other trails here. You can go to North Dome. You can go to Yosemite Point. There's all kinds of other hikes here, but you can see there's the sign for the falls. We're going to continue going straight. Instead of going to Yosemite Point to the left, we're going to go to the right. Now on your way back, if you go to the left, there's a really neat bridge over Yosemite Creek, and I'll tell you about that on the article on Hiking Guy. But otherwise, we're going to go straight here. And here we are at the overlook. Now this is beautiful. If you just come here, that's totally cool. You can enjoy the view. It is hard to describe in a video, but it's just breathtaking. Now if you want to go down to this old overlook platform, which is part of the hike, it's nothing unofficial. You're going to go down here towards the creek area. Now this part is really steep and it's pretty intense. And if you have an acute fear of heights, this is not going to be something you're going to want to do. But it is safe. You know, people do this all the time. But we're going to go down the stairs here down towards the creek. Stairs carved out of the granite. We're going to go down to the creek here and check it out. And then the trail kind of hooks around to the right here. And it's stairs carved out of the sheer granite walls. You can see right here there is a handrail. John Conway, the guy who did this, also put the holes in the cables at Half Dome, so it gives you an idea of where his head is at. But at the end, you come down to this really cool viewing platform. And yeah, you can check out the falls. You can check out the middle falls below you, which is between the lower and upper falls, and the beautiful views of Yosemite Valley. And when you're done here, you just hike back down the way you came, and that's the hike. Enjoy it. There's the middle falls. It is beautiful and breathtaking.
So that's the hike, Upper Yosemite Falls. Ba-ba-da-ba. Now, if you want to do it, go to HikingGuy.com, get the directions that you can print out, all the information you need to know to do it safely and easily. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you found it helpful, the video, if you could give me a little thumbs up, that will help other people find the video, hopefully do the hike safely. And yeah, if you want to do other hikes in Yosemite, I have other hikes on the website as well. Everything from 2 miles to up, and all of the really best hikes in Yosemite. Some of my favorite hikes are all on the website. You can check those all out. And yeah, have fun. It is beautiful here. See ya.